Yeah, I want to touch on the subject. It's a real sensitive subject because I got Latino family, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them thinking that I'm some type of racist because, pretty much because I like what Donald Trump is doing, you know what I'm saying? He touching a lot of sensitive topics that need to be touched, and that's what I want to talk about. And I know a lot of you people is not serious about reality, but, and you might even just skim through this video, but it has to be touched. Now, I'm going to start off by saying that, no, I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump. He's a fucking entertainer, you know what I'm saying? But he's talking about real issues, real issues. What people have to understand is that the media will psychologically break you down in order to get to your emotions so they'll be able to control the way you vote. Now, being that Donald Trump is really talking about a lot of really good sensitive issues that the media would not cover, being that he's talking about that, he's going to have the Republicans and the Democrats attacking him on TV and trying to downplay what he's doing. So they both teamed up because they don't want the real issues to be discussed. They don't like that. They will block you out of the media if you're talking about real issues that can really help this nation. So the Democrats and Republicans joined forces and they started talking about how he's talking about the Latinos. A lot of the things that he's saying is true. And I'm not talking about they're all rapists and they're all thieves and they all kill. All this, that's nonsense. I think he overdid that. I think that's bullshit. But the way they hype up the media propaganda is like if you don't like hip hop, then you're a racist. You don't like black people. That's ridiculous. It's psychologically controlling who. So pretty much what they do is they call you a racist. They label you as a racist because everybody hate racism. You know what I'm saying? And people that hate racism get into racism and become a racist. That's how sensitive. Now, I don't want y'all to get me wrong. I do not want Donald Trump to win, but they using the media and putting him front stage because they know that everybody don't want Donald Trump to win. I mean, some people want him to win because of the things he's talking about. But the truth of the fact of the matter is they using him to blind the public because right now he's front stage, so they won't do so much talking about Hillary Clinton or Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush is a piece of crap. Hillary is a piece of crap. Now, I don't want Jeb or Hillary to win, only because of the criminal history of the Bushes and the criminal history of the Clintons. You have to look into it to find it out because media not going to. A lot of illegal things they did as politicians and they not being prosecuted, so that's another side issue. Now, back to Donald Trump. I don't want him to win. I don't care if he wins, but I do like the fact that he's bringing up a lot of real issues that I talk about, that a lot of people talk about, at least people that pay attention. And what's crazy is Donald Trump saying everything that Ron Paul and Rand Paul be saying. But the media block them out because they are the truth. Rand Paul for president. Now I'm going to talk more about the borders. First of all, we at a time of war. Okay, we fighting enemies that don't fight head on. They creep in, they sneak in and blend in. They blend in with the public, and that's how they attack us by jumping out as a regular citizen of this country. Now, the borders is wide open right now. And it's Mexican borders, but if the borders is open, of course ISIS is going to find out. ISIS, Al-Qaeda, they're going to find out. They're going to go there, then come here. So if you got people that's easily being sneaked in by the damn president, saying they can easily come in, trying to make it easy for people to get a citizenship, and ISIS could just easily sneak in here now. So I'm definitely for securing the borders, you know what I'm saying, making it a little more rough for people to just get in here. I mean, we had a time of war. I mean, people don't understand it. They're not talking about this on TV. Just because it's called Mexican borders don't mean only Mexicans is coming in or Latinos. You have all different types of people traveling from Mexico. The question is, when you're going to stop letting TV manipulate your mind by saying certain things? Just because it's a Mexican border do not mean only Mexicans is coming in. Now back to what I was saying. I'm for Second Amendment. Donald Trump say he for that. But Donald Trump is saying all the right things. But I already know he's a front man just so Hillary and Bush can actually win, either one of the two. You know what I'm saying? But they all trash. You know what I'm saying? Rand Paul straight up. And only politically ignorant people are just going to say, fuck it, they all corrupt, they all fucked up. But no, there are some good people in there. That's how a lot of this news get out. Because they're good people who's trying to wake up the people. And the system is psychologically trying to confuse you to the point where you just want to stop voting. But if you stop voting, you don't have a voice no more. You got to at least let them know where the people is headed. And voting indicates which way the people are, headed. Which way they are voting lets them know what they want. And it also bring awareness to the people that's into the political process. Like the people, we don't know what we want unless we actually stepped up and did something that can indicate to the rest of the people what we're here for. So you have to stand up and vote for something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell you to vote for the right thing. Don't vote selfishly, because that's what the system is trying to promote, that you vote for what's best for you. No, you vote for what's best of the nation. Vote for your freedoms. Vote. So that's why they separate us. So therefore, they'll be able to control the voting process, because now they got everybody thinking about different things that they may need to help them. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop these videos on my YouTube page also. My YouTube link is right here. If you want to hear more that I got to say, you want to wake up, you are awake. And I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm just an American that just wants his freedoms. That's pretty much it. I serve the country, but at the same time, I love